What sets your defense apart that makes it so difficult for these other teams?
I mean, I think we just tried to make Iowa earn. You know, we just look at it kind of possession by possession, and obviously try to win the majority of the possessions and make them earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they're hitting tough contested shots, you know, perimeter shots, we'll live with that. A few times they got some offensive rebounds early, and we had a couple missed assignments where we didn't build I guess a tight enough or a good enough wall where the ball was. But for the most part, they had to work to get pretty good shots, and that's the key for us. Is they have to just set up, not get going in transition, and then we try not to break down early, make them make high-level plays to beat us consistently.
Tony, talk about the ball movement, especially with the young guys, Ty and Kyle. I mean, just the fluidness that the ball moves with those guys as well as the rest of the team. I mean, that's something you have to love.
Yeah, no, I think that's important for us when the ball kind of goes side, top, side. Of course, if there's something early and you got a good-looking transition, you know, of course you take it. But if not, we want that ball to rotate, to shift the defense, and then get our stuff. And we have a very unselfish team. I don't think they're too worried about who gets the shots, and they're all going to get opportunities. Our big guys are unselfish screeners, and you know, I like that. You know, we had high assists, low turnovers, and you could see Iowa has some inexperience just like we do, and they're still coming together and finding themselves. So that's an adjustment period for everybody. We were sort of clicking, hit some threes, and got some easy ones, and that got our motivation. And then defensively, we made it hard on them, and I felt like we fed off of that.
Okay, Todd.
Tony, build on that. Talk about the three-point shooting. You were able to get some separation with some key threes in the first half.
Yeah, I think in the first half, I don't know what we were from three in the first half. Start bringing my readers up here. We were 5 of 9 in the first half, so anytime you can stretch it that way was good. And, you know, London hit a 3. We didn't shoot it particularly well the last game or two, but I thought we had a nice bounce. Some at the rim, some from 3. And then again, you know, you're making those shots, and the defense was revved up. You know, the key is when you're not making those shots, can your defense keep you in there? And I think young teams struggle with that, but I liked what I saw as far as the unselfishness and guys shooting pretty good rhythm shots.
Right. Iowa was a team that was coming in averaging like 94 points per game. You obviously know about Jock and his scoring ability. Only had 13. I mean, took a lot of shots, but I mean, you kind of limited the rest of their team, kind of let him get his, and everybody else kind of struggled.
Yeah, we tried our best to make him, as I said, earn everything and not get easy looks. And you can see he's got such a quick release, going right. He can do some things. You know, there again a lot of unknowns with their team, just like there are with ours. Cooks played well as a freshman. We just tried to really say if they're going to beat us, it's going to be those tough shots. And I thought we were, you know, ready for that. We tried to keep pretty much a fresh body on him, whether it was Devin Hall or Marielle. Even Darius on him a little bit, and I said it's not just those guys, it's the guys helping on the screens, and I thought it was a challenging, or most of his looks were bothered. There weren't any clean ones, which, you know, was our key coming in for him especially.
Tony, talk about the play at the start of the second half. That team's Iowa's very capable of 20-point lead, and yet the guys were able to maintain that margin, which is obviously key to start the second half.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. As you just said, they can score in spurts, and we wanted to as I said, we're a possession-by-possession team. That's how we look at it. I think they got an offensive rebound and scored, but I thought we stayed pretty true to who we were in the first half. Didn't shoot it as well in the second half. Got a little sloppy late, but Jared gave us a nice lift. And we got some interior stuff, some offensive rebounds, and didn't let them get to a spot where, you know, it was going to get out of hand. We just kind of kept grinding them, and it was our kind of game.